Hi, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com.
Today I'll show you how to crochet an easy twisted headband. This video will show how to make an average head size of 22 inches, and my website will have other sizes as well. To do this, you'll need about 100 yards of worsted weight yarn and a size H crochet hook. To begin, chain 56 as a starting point. We're going to then measure this chain to see if it's enough. There's no multiples in this pattern, so we can make as many chains as we need to fit 22 inches. Assuming your chain stitch is sufficient, begin by skipping the first chain and making one single crochet in each stitch across. Once completed, you'll have 55 single crochet stitches on row 1 unless you altered the starting chain number. If after the first row it's not equaling 22 inches, you'll have to start over and estimate how many chains and single crochet stitches you will need to get the 22 inches. Now that we're back on track with 22 inches worth of crochet, we'll move on to row 2. Chain 1 and turn. In the first stitch, we're going to make just a single crochet in the back loop. Going forward, we'll make single crochet 2 together stitches using the last stitch we just did, as well as the next one to complete our pattern, and back loops for everything. So our next stitch will use the stitch we just worked, as well as the next stitch to complete the single crochet 2 together. And I'll do this again. It's important to count to ensure that you have completed a total of 55 stitches on this row to match the 55 stitches made on row 1, or alter these numbers to reflect your number of stitches on both rows. And now moving on to row 3, we'll chain 1 and turn our work. In this case, we're still working in the back loops, and we just make one single crochet in each stitch across. You'll have a total of 55 single crochet stitches on this row once completed. And then we move on to row 4 with the chain 1 and turn our work. This is a repeat of row 2 basically. We'll start this row with just a single crochet stitch. Then we do our single crochet 2 together stitches using the last stitch we just made along with the next stitch on the row, and continue with this pattern across. So going forward, we will alternate the single crochet 2 together row with just the normal single crochet row, basically rows 2 and 3 for a total of 11 rows, ending on a single crochet row or about 4 inches or so. Leave an 8-inch tail end for sewing and fasten off your work. Since both sides look pretty much the same, at least to me, I'm just folding my headband like this and not worrying about which side faces up. The way to get that twist in your work is to squeeze or pinch both ends of the work. Now we're going to combine them together. You'll want to try to keep the edges as evenly as possible. Then you'll take that tail end and a yarn needle and just make a few stitches around the edges, ensuring you work through all 4 layers. These don't have to be perfect, just ensure all layers are getting sewn in together. Once completed, be sure to weave in your ends securely so they don't come out. And then twist your work around to the other side and fix the twist a little bit if needed. And that's how I crochet an easy twisted headband.